Kadian Hall, and I'm based out of Los Angeles, California. In the industry, I operate as director of photography and camera operator. I also own a company called Juice Picture. We are a multidisciplinary creative ad studio with a plethora of direct-to-client brands that we serve to enhance their storytelling. So, in my previous career, I worked as an aerospace engineer. I went to school for engineering, and I also had a passion for filmmaking. So I'd reach out to DPs out of New York and Boston and kind of PA for them, seek mentorship. And at that time, maybe during undergrad around 2014, I had the idea that I really wanted to make some footprint into the film industry. I started in the Lumix camera system body, right? So started off, bought my first Lumix G7 in undergrad. So that's a very small micro Four Thirds sensor. Then with my internship money, bought a GH4. And then following year or 2 years after that, GH5. So I pretty much was in that small sensor market for a while. And my style is working on projects where I can isolate a character. So that being shooting wide open with some diffusion, where I like the bokeh in the background and kind of, you slap that 85 mil, where it's pretty much you, the talent, and whoever else is in that scene. Everything's completely blurred out, and it's very intimate. So the 11 to 20 Tokina currently possess, and it's a great lens for me as far as creating establishing shots that will get me into whatever the story is. I spend a lot of time in the travel tourism space, where I work with a lot of travel agencies where they'll send me out to beautiful places, beautiful resorts, and capture the moments. So with that wide field of view of the 11 to 20, you can capture so much information. I really like how it renders the skin of darker skin tones. Right? A lot of other lens manufacturers, you may have to implement filters to kind of compensate for darker skins. But with Tokina, I feel like all of the colors are pretty much neutral to many skin tones, and it doesn't really look like it doesn't fit.